Assalamu alaikum, folks. Let's share a few words on Surah al-Kawthar, the shortest surah in the Quran, yet so incredibly compact with such a powerful message that can teach you on how to keep going in life. Okay, let's just put that there for a moment. All of us in life, we have the objective to pursue, to be happy. We want something that we can devote ourselves to, that can give us that happiness. We need objectives, we need goals, we need a path. And one of the things that happens when we're on track to achieving is also dealing with hate and toxicity and stuff like that. Let's go back to this Surah al-Kawthar. Surah 108, highlight it in the Quran. In fact, memorize it. It's that simple. Inna a'tainaka al-Kawthar fasalli li rabbika wanhar inna shani'aka wal abtar. That's it. Memorize it, people. Let's check this out and remember what I said about developing that interpersonal relationship with the Quran. Yes, it has its asbabun nuzul and those understandings, and they're amazing, but one of the wonderful aspects of the ayat is that it can have multiple meanings that touch your daily lives. Okay, so inna a'tainaka al-Kawthar, that we, and this is speaking to you and me by extension, we have given you Kawthar, abundance. Okay, now first point is, we said about happiness. How does a person achieve that? And there's two different ways. One is the acquisition spike, where you get something but that's fleeting. The other way to develop actual happiness is a nurtured growth of happiness, and that begins with gratitude. And here, inna a'tainaka al-Kawthar, we have given you abundance. And the ziyadatul waw, they say ziyadatul mabna li ziyadatul ma'na, the extra letter is for such great abundance. Just look around you, you've got so much to be grateful for. And this is where the journey begins. Fasalli li rabbika wanhar. Fasalli, salah, devotion. And this by extension, other things that you set your mind to, that focus to, you set your heart to it. Okay, wanhar, and then sacrifice. And there's a wonderful story that Ibn Ashur, the Maliki legend, mentions as one of the explanations, that the Prophet ﷺ, before prophethood, would participate in the annual Hajj and sacrifice the meat. But there was a dilemma, that because most people were all doing this to the pagan gods, should he refrain, even though the Prophet ﷺ wasn't, but should he refrain? But then on the other hand, there's the needy who need this food. So the Prophet's conscience is clear. So in that case, that is the objective, serve them. فَصَلِّ لِرَبِّكَ وَانْحَارٍ. Okay, be devoted and then serve, go forward. But what happens when you're on a path in life, when you're trying to achieve success and you're devoted, what comes your way? Waves of toxicity, waves of negativity, people with, hatred, people trying to hate on you, be negative. What do? Inna shani'aka wal abtar. You have to ignore these people that have such toxic hearts, that have such negativity. They are deprived. Inna shani'aka wal abtar. They are deprived from the blissful state from Allah. So people, you've got this surah is one that's so compact but empowers your heart. It's all about that abundance, gratitude, devotion, and then sacrifice, remaining persistent, persevering, and then ignoring any of the toxicity or negativity around you. Really, it's a surah all about heart. If you think about it, the gratitude coming from the heart, the devotion, and then serving the needy, which is once again being the people of heart. Okay, so it's just, if you haven't already memorized it, do it. This also, speaking of heart, reminds me of Jigar Muradabadi, where he says, Apna zamana aap banate hain ahle dil, that the people of heart, they make their own place in this world. हम वो नहीं जिनको ज़माना बना गया. We aren't those who the world has set up. People, have an awesome day. May Allah bless you. Wassalamu alaikum wa khuda hafiz.